As a kid who grew up in the 80s and 90s, when I think gaming, one of the first companies that comes to mind is Konami. As one of the staple companies for the NES, they released so many quality titles with a sound that's all too familiar when it hits your ear. A former shell of what they were, nowadays they mainly push pachinko machines and deny their employees from attending award events. But they weren't always this unsavory. And that's what I'm here to talk about, the Konami NES years.
Konami's 1991 Cyber Stadium Base Wars. First things first, we gotta select our team. Do you remember this one? The bears that shit in the wood?
Oh.
Or how about the Fighting Doctors? You remember the Fighting Doctors? They don't accept HMOs! And last but not least, the Severed Horse Heads. You remember them? They won the pennant in 91.
Play ball!
Base Wars, if you haven't already figured it out, is about robots playing baseball. Which makes about as much sense as a can opener having a Facebook page. Why would mankind spend centuries and centuries of our hard-earned technology to come up with fucking robots playing baseball? We have already come up with some great robotic devices for our civilization, masturbatory devices for feminists, electric wangs for guys without dicks, and of course, the Nintendo Entertainment System. We don't need no goddamn robots playing baseball. But I digress. After you select your team of robots, you're off to the rat race to see who's gonna win the game. But wait, there's one more surprise for you because Konami's a bunch of crazy motherfuckers. They can't make it through one game without allowing you to fight something. So what do you get? Robots fighting. Now this is an idea I can actually get behind. We love making stuff that blows up other stuff. It's terrific. It takes us back to the days when we had sticks and we used to beat each other. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and cracker jacks. I don't care if I ever get back, 'cause it's root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame, 'cause it's 1, 2, 3 strikes. You're out at the old ball game.
Laser Invasion! It's time to hit the high skies in this fast-paced helicopter action game. But be cautious out here, these are not the friendly skies. An unknown enemy controls the open air, endless oceans, and dangerous lands. Our first mission is to rescue a handsome man named Spider, believed to have secret intel on the enemy's newest weapons. Weapons which could doom the world. After carefully outfitting our chopper, we take off after a salute from one seriously cool dude. Flying is an extreme first-person helicopter experience, allowing slight changes in altitude, direction, and speed. While it may seem cool to stop at 0 speed and remain airborne, we can't linger too long as enemy fire comes quick and hard. Saving the world depends on succeeding through 4 missions in a somewhat sandbox environment. Navigate the map to pilot the helicopter to various points of interest scattered across the ocean. Prepare for thrilling mid-air boss fights or even opportunities to hit the pavement on foot. Enemy strongholds are highly guarded, but stand no chance against this killing machine. Once inside, it's a step-by-step effort to locate the objective and escape alive. This game not only provides multi-genre gameplay experiences, it also utilizes multiple peripherals. The standard controller handles the helicopter flying and 3D maze exploring, while the zapper comes into play for base infiltrating and enemy encounters in the maze. Sadly, I don't have a Konami laser scope, which was designed for Laser Invasion. Stopping the enemy will take extreme skill and timing. Prepare for the fight and flight of your life on Laser Invasion. Pew pew pew!
Well, they really took risks with this one. The Lone Ranger is based off the hit radio broadcast and TV show set in the 1880s. You ride out on your valiant steed Silver with your trusty yet informative partner Tonto.
Some terrorists have kidnapped the president.
And it's up to you, the Lone Ranger, to save the day. There is a ton of action to be had as you find yourself exploring Texas in a multitude of different playstyles. A good part of the game is in a top-down environment, where you find yourself navigating an overhead map and entering small towns in order to find out what needs to be done for real progression. Beating up foes along the way will reward you with health, ammo, or money, which can be used to refill the two or upgrade your gun. The side-scrolling stages play just like Contra, with a run-and-gun mentality, having to fight your way through to the area boss. Then we come to these really unique first-person segments. These parts resemble the Friday the 13th style of exploration. There's danger around every corner in the form of outlaws trying to gun you down. You can either use the light gun, controller, or a combo of both to leave them in the smoke. The Lone Ranger is a shining example of how experimenting with game making can really shine through.
Tiny Toon Adventures was released in December of 1991 for the Nintendo Entertainment System. This would be the first of many Tiny Toons games published by Konami. The game's plot has the antagonist Montana Max kidnapping Babs Bunny. Playing as Buster Bunny and his cohorts, it's up to you to save her. The game's a fairly standard side-scrolling platformer where you'll be jumping on the heads of enemies to defeat them. Joining Buster Bunny on this ride, you'll also have the ability to play as Dizzy Devil, Furball, and Plucky Duck. Each character has their own unique abilities, a la Mario 2. Buster's the fastest and can jump the highest, Dizzy Devil has a spin attack, Furball can grip onto walls, and Plucky Duck has the ability to glide while in the air. Tiny Toon Adventures consists of 6 worlds. 5 of these worlds have 3 levels each, with one of the worlds consisting of only 1 level, totaling 16 levels in this game. Each of the worlds use the same formula, having an Elmira mini-boss on the second level of each world and the boss fight at the end of the 3rd level. While Konami did lighten up on the difficulty when compared to other Konami NES titles, this game is still no slouch in the difficulty department. You're able to collect a heart on some levels which will allow you to be hit twice before death, however, for the most part this game features one-hit deaths. This, combined with some cheap enemy placement, makes the game fairly difficult, requiring some basic level memorization in order to complete the game. Tiny Toon Adventures features bold and bright graphics that look really nice. The game's soundtrack is also done well with upbeat renditions of the TV show's theme song, along with some nice original tracks. Overall, Tiny Toon Adventures is a fun, albeit frustrating platformer. If you're into the side-scrolling platforming genre, this game is without a doubt a seldom talked about classic that's worth giving a try.